Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately.
Hey guys, my name is Nikki and I want to welcome you here to Carry Grace. As you can see from the title of today's video, we are going to be doing some cleaning and decorating for Christmas. Now, I actually did this over the course of a few days. One day I had my son put up the tree for me and then I fluffed it. And then another day I kind of started decorating, and then another day I did some more decorating. I really just kind of took my time. All right, so I just went through all of our ornaments, got everything pulled down. These are like memory type ornaments that we've had for a long time. These are ones that I just got this year. And then these are kind of just the rest of our memory ornaments. Most of these my mom purchased for the boys at various times before she passed away when they were little. Some of these, like this one, it was, I think, a gift somebody gave us for our first Christmas. So like I said, most of these are like memory type ornaments, which is what I'm wanting to go for. And I got these to kind of go with it. And then we've got, these are just filler balls for like containers and stuff. And I really forgot how many bags of balls that I have. And I'm not going to be able to use all of these. I got these new ones because these are actually glass, and I think they're going to look better with all of these kind of glass ornaments. So I got just the red and the gold, so we'll see if we actually need those. I had forgotten that I had gotten some gold ones last year. I've also got blue, then I've got some clear ones with some tinsel. This box right here is all ornaments that were handmade by my husband's grandmother. I like to put all of those just in a bowl together. So, first thing I need to do though is make a bow. So I'm gonna get my ribbon and show you how I make a bow. All right, so to make your bow, you're gonna get some ribbon and you need to make sure that it has wire in it. All right, so you're gonna take your ribbon, you're gonna think about your loops. Your loops are going to be half the length of your ribbon. So let's say you can measure, you can do whatever. I kind of just like to hold it and just kind of picture, okay, that's a pretty good size loop. Y'all know I am not a measurer over here. So I'm going to take it and I'm just going to start folding it over on itself, over and over. And you're gonna want, like, the number of loops that you have will determine how like full your ribbon is gonna be, your bow is gonna be. And I want mine to be pretty full, so I'm just gonna keep doing this. If you want to use more than one kind of ribbon, you would just match them up and lay them, stack them on top of each other. Just match the ends, lay them on top of each other, and then you just keep folding it over like this. You would do it exactly the same. All right, so let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off there. I think that's gonna be enough. So I'm just gonna cut this. All right, so you've got a nice stack of ribbon. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of just cinch this in the middle, okay? Just find the middle like that. And now what you're gonna do is you can take either a zip tie or you can use a pipe cleaner. I've used pipe cleaners in the past. I've got some zip ties. So I'm just going to wrap this around the middle like so. I'm going going to and then you're just going to pull it through to tighten it up. I didn't do it on the right side. I did it backwards. There we go. So I'm just gonna pull that, make it nice and tight. Got it in the middle. And you can go ahead and clip that little tail off. All right, so now you're gonna just start pulling your loops. Now you're just gonna start pulling your loops to make the bow. So you just take one at a time. And I tend to kind of do one forward and then one back, and then one forward and then one back, one forward, and then one back. And then you go to the other side and you do the same thing. Do one forward, one back, one forward, one back, and then like that. Okay, so now because this has wire in it, you just start shaping it. And because it's got the wire, it will hold its shape. All right, so here's my bow, but now I want some tails on it. And you can have however many tails you want. You can have them as long or short as you want. I've got these right here. I'm probably gonna use these ends to kind of attach my tails. So let's see, I'm just gonna unroll my ribbon. Because my tree's a thin pencil tree, I think I'm just gonna do 2. So I am going to take my ends and I'm just gonna cut them at a diagonal, like that. And then what I'm gonna do is, I've got this in the middle. I'm just going to, let's see, I'm gonna loop this through the middle, the little ends that I had, and I'm just gonna tie them in a knot. Now you could actually secure this with a pipe cleaner. You could use another zip tie, but because I'm just doing the 2 long tails, I just kind of want them to go to the side. I just did that because it's already there. So I just tied the knot, tied the piece of ribbon in there, got my little tails, and then I've got the long tails. So now I'm gonna go put this on my tree. All right, one more thing. It's been a while since I've made a bow and I forgot about this step. So I took those 2 little tails that I had, my ends of the bow, and I actually tied a pipe cleaner to that as well, and then I just kind of twisted it. I'm going to use the pipe cleaner to secure it to the top of the tree. I find that this is the best because it's just nice and flexible and you can kind of maneuver it however you want to. You can use a green one, red one, whatever you have. I happen to have silver, so that's just what I'm going to use. This year I am not going to be wrapping ribbon all the way around my tree like I have done the past several years. There's a couple of reasons I'm not doing it. First of all, I think it is beautiful and I really like the way it looks. My kids, they don't really care for it and I don't enjoy putting it on there. So I decided to just skip it this year. And I am totally fine with that. This year, I feel like my goal has just been to make this just easy on myself, but also really kind of tailor it towards my kids' preferences, because y'all, they are the whole reason that we do all of these things for Christmas anyway. I don't really do them for myself. I even got the tree that has the colored lights and white lights so that they could pick the ones that they want. All right, so I got all the balls in the picture frames on the tree. I really just decided to try to get everything spaced pretty evenly. I feel like there's a hole right there I need to kind of work on. But I've got it to this point, and then I'm gonna let my kids do the rest of the actual ornaments, the memory ornaments, because that's what they like to do. So far, I'm really happy with how it's coming together. I ended up using these red shatterproof ornaments. They kind of look like a mercury glass, and I feel like they look really good with the rest of the stuff that's going on the tree. Everything else is glass. So I'm excited to see all the ornaments that my kids like on here.
Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new.
So it is still looking like Christmas exploded on my bar, but that's okay. I am working on a centerpiece for the table, and I'm really keeping it simple. The greenery I did purchase at Hobby Lobby this year. If you missed my Christmas home decor haul, you can check that out. The berries, these I have had for years, and I just decided that that was really all I wanted to do. I was just going to put that in this blue and white vase, put it on the table. I'm going for simple and classic. You will see in a few minutes when I put this on the table that my table is still covered in homeschool stuff. My guys were still doing school, and I was kind of just trying to work around them, so just ignore the mess. I also had another centerpiece that I thought I was going to use, and I ended up not liking it there, and I really like this one so much better.
I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
I have a few more pieces of furniture that I want to decorate. I want to decorate the top of my TV stand, and then also my buffet, and then also I've got a table in my foyer. But before I decorate them, I need to clean them. So I'm just giving everything a really good wipe down so that everything is nice and clean and ready for decorations. Now again, this year I am keeping things super simple. I ended up adding, you'll see here in a few minutes, that I added a few things to the top of this TV stand. This is also where our Christmas stockings are going to go, but the holders that I have won't fit on this, so I had to order some new ones, and they're not in yet. But as soon as I get those in, I will have to just add that to another video because it just didn't work out for it to be in this video. But again, I'm kind of just sticking with things that are super simple and classic. I've got my blue and white that I always use, and then I added a little bit of greenery and some red berries, and then I'm just adding these nutcrackers.
And I've been longing to hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh oh, la 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 la. Oh oh, la 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 la. Oh oh, la 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 la. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree.
I decided not to do anything major on the buffet. I'm just going to grab this bowl of my husband's grandmother's handmade ornaments. They are in a glass bowl that came from my grandmother. And actually, both of our grandmothers passed away this year, so I thought it was kind of cool that both of those were kind of combined and in one spot. And I like how simple and pretty it is. Okay, so we are now in the foyer, and this is my entryway table. And I have no idea what I want to put on it. I kind of was just trying to work with all of the little things that I had left. I got rid of a ton of Christmas decor last year. I mean, like a ton, but I don't really have anything big left to put over here. Now, if I just had an endless budget, I would just go buy all new stuff to really decorate this and make this table look really great for Christmas, but I'm not willing to do that. I actually really like the way those candles look right there on the top, but I feel like it needed something kind of large next to it, and I just didn't really have anything. So I kind of just kept moving things around. I can't say that I'm like happy with this. Like I said, I would prefer to just go buy a bunch of new stuff. I don't feel like any of this really goes together, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave this stuff and let it be. My kids really like this little snow village. It lights up. Actually, I like it too. My husband likes it. And so I'm going to put that there. And then, like I said, I just kind of moved things around and did the best I could with what I have. And that's okay. I am going to make a list. I'm going to know that next year I would like to purchase some things to go on this table to really, dress it up and make it look super festive with things that I feel like go better on this table. But everything doesn't have to happen at once.
Lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh.
Now it is time to make this couch nice and cozy. If you watched my Christmas decor haul, you will have already seen the plaid pillow covers, but I also purchased these cream pillow covers. I realized I didn't get anything for my big covers, so they weren't in that haul, but I feel like they are going to be great for Christmas and also just winter because they're nice and cozy. And then I got the green tartan plaid to go in here, and I just really like how it looks. Feel like everything, I don't know, it just makes everything feel cozy and everything is super soft. And pillow covers are such a great investment because they don't cost a lot of money. You can totally change the way your couch looks, and they don't take up a lot of room for storing them during the off season. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the blanket on the back of my couch. I didn't really have anything Christmassy, but I decided to grab my animal print blanket, and I don't know, I really like the way it looks. I like having a blanket on the back of the couch because I feel like it's just this big, huge cream couch, and I like the little bit of pattern. So far I am super happy with how everything has come together. I feel like everything is just nice and classic and simple. I'm still very happy that I kept our tree simple and didn't do like a major theme. I just stuck to some glass ornaments and picture frames, and then the glass ornaments that my kids like that are mostly like little toys. There's trains and nutcrackers and snowmen and things like that. There's a Santa Claus, and then there's just a lot of memories on the tree, and it just makes me happy every time I look at it.
Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire, chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas.
Now that all of the decorating is done, I have a huge mess to clean up. Right there is a box of things that I am going to donate. And then here's an extra wreath. And then I've got all of my empty boxes that need to go back in the garage and be stored so that I can clean my floors, because y'all, my floors are covered in glitter and pieces, like little green pieces off of garlands that I didn't use and wreaths and things like that. So the floors are disgusting. The floors were already disgusting. You'll see that here in just a little bit. So I'm going to get all of this stuff put out to the garage so that my kids can put it away for me, and then I'm going to clean up these floors.
I've been longing to hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach.
Today I am going to do my quick mopping option, which is my eCloth mopping pad, and I'm going to put that on my Reveal mop stick. I talk about this, I feel like, in every video that I use this. I have had so many of those Reveal mops that just break, like the stick would come off, and this one just will not break. It will not die, which is so crazy because I have had so many that have broken. So I have just decided that I'm going to use this one until it breaks, and then once it finally breaks, if it ever breaks, then I will buy the eCloth pole to go with the eCloth mop pad. But until then, I am just fine using this one. I moved my bar stools out of the way, and now you can see just how dirty these floors really are. Y'all, that is terrible. But we are going to clean it up. Before I do it though, I realized that there are some black scuff marks on the wall down here on the bar. So I just grabbed a damp eCloth and I'm just wiping this down, and it is removing all of the scuffs very easily. But because I noticed them, I decided I would just go ahead and take care of it.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year
I do still have a few things that I would like to do in the kitchen to make it a little more festive. I know my son, my youngest son, he really wants me to do some kind of hot chocolate bar. So I'll see what I can come up with. I will put that in another video. And then, like I said, once my stocking holders get here, I will get to hang up our stockings. But until then, I am so happy that everything is decorated and nice and clean. And y'all, it is time for Christmas. I am so excited. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel and not already subscribed, please consider subscribing down below, and I will see you guys soon.
Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, dance, dance.